Now, the mining Indaba entered its third day today in Cape Town, and we spoke to Mohamed Lamine Fofana. He's the Guinea Mines Minister on the mining potential of Guinea. Let's take a look.
Really, the potential of the mining sector in Guinea is huge. Iron ore, we have already a potential of 40 billion tons of iron ore. Bauxite, the potential is the same proportion, 40 billions. And the proven reserve for bauxite is about 20 billion metric tons of bauxite. Then you have gold, you have diamond, you have, uranium. So it's really a blessing of God.
Yeah. So what are you doing then to get investment into the sectors? We know that you have been looking at revising your mining code in order to be able to attract more investment. Talk to us about some of the changes that you are either introducing or amending or reforming within that mining code.
Thank you. But first of all, I can tell you that to attract the investment in my country, as you may know, Guinea had his first democratic election in 2010. Then we started, to put in place the reform. The first reform was, the elaboration of a new mining code. The second was, the mining review. The third was, the cleanup of our mining cadastre.
Right. Coming
back to the mining code, we elaborated the mining code and promulgated in September 11, 2011. And when we promulgated, we did face to some observation for the mining industry.
Yes.
It's very simple to understand that at this moment, the mining industry was completely down. The financial crisis impacted the sector.
Yes.
And we were obliged to face the two factors, plus the fact that Guinea, having those huge reserve potential of bauxite, is located in Atlantic Basin. The Atlantic Basin is the Atlantic market. We are competing with the Pacific region, including China, India, Indonesia, Vietnam, even
Philippines as well.
The crisis of this region, they're producer and they're consumer.
Right.
And Guinea is only producer.
And you're on the other side of the world.
The other side of the world. I'm taking, the Guinean bauxite to the Pacific region, it's roughly $25 US. And knowing that the metric ton price of the bauxite is $28. You see,
our so the margin is very small.
Exactly. Our bauxite is not any more competitive.
Okay.
That's why, we listen to the business leader or their observation. So it's true, and addressing the two previous factors, we were, inclined to revise the new mining code.
Okay.
Bringing some on the table, some aspect as the fiscal regime.
Right. So you want actually to improve it.
Exactly. We improve the fiscal regime, and right now we are really among the most mining code, the best one in terms of attractiveness.
Right.
So it will be transmitted to the Parliament, February 15, for promulgation.
Okay.
And the advantage is really we had an open discussion with business leaders, and we took into consideration all their concerns.
Right. So they will be sorted in the new mining code.
Exactly.
When do you expect to complete that process?
I said that February 15
is going to
Parliament. It was transmitted to the Parliament, and it takes 1 week to be promulgated.
So by the end of February, the new mining code
will be ready and at the disposal of the business leaders.
Good luck with that process, Minister. So let's talk about the kind of money that you're attracting into Guinea. What are you forecasting for 2013 in terms of new investment, and from which parts of the world are you looking at?
Right. In terms of attracting money, I can tell you right now, for 2012, 2013, we are 9 mega projects under development. Mega project means the average production capacity for every single project is in between 3 million, for example, in the bauxite. It's in between 6 million to 10 million
metric tons
per year. And the required investment, the average is in between 3 to 6 billion US dollars.
And you've got 9 of those. Potentially, we're talking north of $45 billion coming into the country.
Exactly. This is the right figure, 45. So, for maybe 2014, there are more than another 10 projects under development, but they are not at the development level at the 9 the previous 9.
That's already approved.
This means that in 2014 we will have again the same proportion of investment in our country.